Up with me. I'm the one that's doing this thing, not you.
What's up, guys?
So she's gonna do this so that I just want to help her out because I know that sometimes I don't know how she is and doing the whole review thing. So I'm just helping her out. I'm gonna be here. She's gonna lead this whole thing. So do not interrupt her or I will hang up on you. I will hang up on you. I don't want to. I don't want to. So please do not interrupt her when she's talking. So, with that being said, Gina, how are you doing this fine and wonderful evening?
I am doing very well. How about yourself?
It is cold as fuck.
Yes, it is. I haven't even left my house today yet.
It is
It's just
cold.
so cold out. I went to the grocery store the other day and I got everything that we would need until the kids went back to school. I wouldn't even have to leave.
Hmm. It is bitter cold. It was bitter cold this morning on the way to work, man. I'm like, because usually I can just jump in my car because I'm just like, don't care. The car will warm up real quick. It took the car like 20 minutes to warm up this morning. That's how cold it was.
Yeah, well, I have automatic start, so I usually start it like 5 minutes before we leave. My car is fine, but I noticed Monday when I went to the store, I started it and I got in and it was still freaking freezing, so I ended up having to sit in the cold vehicle for like 10 more minutes.
You interrupt her, Drew, and I will throat punch you.
Oh, come on, Drew. Drew's cool though because like
I
Drew's one
know.
of those guys that like you can bounce ideas off of,
Yep.
and
Well,
I'm cool with that.
yep. So Thursday, we're gonna start our little podcast thing that we're gonna do. I'm pretty stoked about it. We're gonna do calls and stuff like that. But we're gonna talk mostly. It's mostly gonna be me and him. Bobbitt's gonna produce it for me, and we're just gonna talk about the first episode. It's gonna be a two-parter, I think, because it's how can you just talk for 2 hours about the Undertaker?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
the first episode is going to be a two-parter. I think it's probably going to be 2 hours a piece at least.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still gonna kind of want to go over the details with them as we draw, which it's 2 days away. Um, where we're just talking about his beginnings, where he started, even his WCW stuff. So I
Yeah, and
figured,
that's really interesting to me. Like I said, I first started watching in like 98, 99, so I didn't watch WCW. I don't know anything. I mean, I know a little bit of what happened just because like I've watched Stone Cold's DVDs and a few other superstars
hmm
that came out with DVDs. I don't know a whole lot. WCW just never really interested me at all.
at the beginning for me it did, but then as the NWO got really lame. I didn't. I paid attention. I knew of the WCW/NWA when they had, Ric Flair had been there. I know who Ric Flair was, you know, and my dream match would have been Ric Flair Hulk Hogan back then. But what I know now of Hulk Hogan and, as I've gotten older, and gotten wiser, that guy could not wrestle. He had two moves.
Well, and not only could he not wrestle, but he was just a dick.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, in and out of the ring. I don't get me wrong, he is a legend. He deserves all the props possible, but just knowing what I know now about him
Mm-hmm.
and about the racist comments and even just watching his reality show that he had turned me
Mm-hmm.
off completely because you see a different side of him and you see that he's not the cool dude that's on TV. He's actually just this jackass that thinks that he's almighty.
Right. And the thing about WCW before the NWO is it was more like a southern brand. It really wasn't. As the WWE decided to go global, they started we're going to go global. And that was Vince McMahon's idea. They were like all over the United States except for the South because that's where WCW was. And
Yeah.
I mean, it
Well,
just had that southern feel to it. You know what I mean?
yeah, and whether you like fuckface or not, you got to give him all props because the company would not be where it's at right now if it wasn't for him. His
Are you?
father
Are
did
you?
not. His father may have created
Mhm.
the quote unquote WWE, but
Right.
he
Yes,
made
I
it
owe
better.
another shot. I owe 4 shots because I called him by his real name.
yeah, he made it the multi-layer dimensional aspect that we've seen now.
Right.
And even like Triple H, Stephanie, Shane really didn't have too terribly much to do with it that I know of anyway.
Yeah.
But Triple H has really taken over this role for him, for the chairman. I'm not gonna say his name.
You can call him fuckface. You can call him what you want. You just can't call him. You just can't call him by his real name. That's all.
Right. In my opinion, when he dies or if he retires, that nobody else other than Triple H should take over this company. Like Triple H he's earned that right.
And you get you get some of those fans that are like, well, he ain't going to change anything. He thinks that Roman Reigns is just as over as he is. Yes, but he's going to give other wrestlers an opportunity. I understand that they want to make Roman Reigns the number one guy. But I think that Triple H can turn Roman Reigns around. I think he can. Well, it's gonna take a bit of time, but he can be done.
And I completely agree with that. I think that if you put Roman in the right hands, you can mold him into being a superstar that everybody is gonna love. They're either gonna love or they're gonna love to hate him. One of the two. It's kind of like a Triple H himself back in the day. You either loved him or you hated him.
Mm-hmm.
But even when you hated him, you secretly loved him.
Right.
So I think that Roman definitely has that quality. It's just right now they're shoving him down so much, and they're trying to make him so PG while doing it that it's just sickening.
Yeah, you're correct. I just don't understand why. Like I've always said, Roman Reigns is Hulk Hogan version 2. Anybody that says that any different is not paying attention. Because it's the exact same stuff.
I mean, but if you actually look at Roman's wrestling skills, he is a great wrestler. It's just
I had this discussion this morning with somebody on Twitter. They were talking about how Roman Reigns. They were telling me that Brock Lesnar. I said, you don't have to tell me about Brock Lesnar. I already know Brock Lesnar is he's ruining the WWE. He's part of the problem. But it's really not. Roman Reigns is not over because of creative, because of fuckface, because of cunt rag, because of just them continually pushing him. And it's been 4 years in a row. And the real downfall started at Royal Rumble in Philadelphia, the last one in Philadelphia. It wasn't last year, was it? No, 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago.
And I really wouldn't even mind so much if they pushed Roman. Because like I said, I think he's a great wrestler. He needs help on the mic. There's no doubt about that. Yep. But I don't think that they should push him as like a main event quality wrestler. I think he does better in like the Intercontinental like he is right now, or even tag team, because he always has at that level you have those mid-carders like the Miz that are phenomenal at talking, or if he has a tag team partner, then you can pair him up in a tag team with somebody that can talk like Seth Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
Pushing him as a main eventer at this point is not a good idea, just because he lacks the mic skills. Like,
give him a mouthpiece until he can figure it out.
Yeah. Either that or just let Roman be Roman. Because if you notice when they let him go, he's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
If you actually listen and you kind of put aside the Roman hate for a little while, he's really good if he's not scripted.
Mm-hmm.
So they need to do something with him, and I think ultimately the person to do it will be Triple H. But you also got to remember that Triple H is not alone in NXT. He has people like Shawn Michaels. What is his name? The guy with all the piercings.
Yeah.
Anyways, he has a whole bunch of legends down in NXT that are helping him with storylines, with training these wrestlers, with teaching them how to talk on the mic. There's a lot of help down there that they just don't have in WWE. You can't hire somebody straight out of college and expect them to know everything about the wrestling business and teach these guys what they're supposed to do.
Yep.
This
It,
doesn't work.
I don't know if you're paying attention to the chat. German, I meant logically. I didn't mean that they are. That is Roman Reigns. He is. I'm just saying the way that they're booking Roman Reigns is the difference between Roman Reigns. They're one can wrestle, the other can't really. One can talk, and the other can't. So they're kind of polar opposites.
Yeah. Now I think with
And
a lot of
I shouldn't say Roman can't talk. I know he can. It's just like you said, Gina, they have to let him go because apparently when he was in the backstage area, apparently he cut a pretty good promo.
yeah, when he is, even if he's just slightly scripted, he does so much better. When you do the shit like they tried to do with when he was wrestling John Cena,
Mm-hmm.
the beginning of those very first promos that they started cutting on each other, Roman was horrible,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely horrible, and the internet backlash on WWE was so bad because you could tell he was scripted, 100%. So
Mm-hmm.
by that last promo that they did right before the actual match was going to go down, Roman had gotten significantly better. Why? Because they let him go.
Right.
They didn't script him.
Yes, it is Merge. Merge. This is gonna be this is gonna be Gina's last show. I kind of was hoping that she would be able to go on Tuesdays, but I
Sorry.
understand school happens, people. She's still going to college. Maybe when she's done with school, she'll join me. I want Gina to be a part of my show. She knows her shit. We can bounce ideas off of each other, and I love her input. So
I appreciate that a lot. I would if I could because I love wrestling. I love talking about wrestling. Um, One of the main reasons why I didn't do a podcast about it is just because there are so many wrestling podcasts out
mhm.
there. But I would love to be a part of it if I could. And as soon as summer comes around, who knows? If I don't have anything going on, I might be back.
Well, good. I'm glad. But you are more than welcome to call on the show when you do get some free time.
Oh, of course. Like I said, whenever I get a chance, I'll be in the chat, so or calling in or something.
Okay. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Thank you, Merge. Thank you so much. He's too kind to me.
Well, you deserve it, though. I mean, you honestly. I mean, you're a good mom. You're you're knowledgeable about wrestling. That's why I have you here.
Yeah.
So
Well, I try. I mean, I get a little.
you're
I get a
better.
little.
You give
I
yourself
get.
some credit. You need to give yourself more credit than that. You know your shit. You do.
I get a little too into wrestling when I do. Can you hold on 1 second, please? I'm sorry, my daughter just came in.
That's fine. How's it going, Elias? Whose fans are retarded? Oh, don't even get me started on fucking Logan Paul. I'm sorry. Hey, Heather, good luck tonight. Kick ass and bowling. Love ya.
Okay, sorry about that. She
No,
has a habit of coming in the room whenever I'm on Skype with anybody.
Logan Paul. I'm sorry, we were talking about Logan Paul. Somebody put Logan Paul in the
Uh,
chat. That fucking douchebag. I don't care if he has 15 million fucking followers or not. Most of his followers are young teenagers. And what that fucking cocksucker did, I don't care if he was trying to bring suicide awareness to the forefront. That's not how you fucking do it, you fucking retard.
no, here's the thing. That son of a bitch was not trying to bring suicide prevention to the
Nope.
forefront.
Nope.
Because first of all, if you are trying to bring awareness to suicide, you do not go and film a dead body that somebody just committed suicide while laughing.
Totally agree.
Suicide is not funny.
Nope, it
So
is not.
he should be fired from Disney. He should be fired from YouTube. His career should be over.
I think it is. There are not very many happy people with him at all. And I think Disney is one of them.
Well, and I'm so glad to see a lot of the like big time YouTubers. They're speaking out against him because a lot of times they stick together. Like, oh, people make mistakes, blah blah blah. No, this was not a mistake. This was not a mistake. He purposely did this. And I think it was
and
somebody
him,
retweeted, I think it was Keemstar,
yeah.
actually said the exact same thing. Oh yeah, he purposely filmed it. He purposely kept the dead body in there. He purposely then uploaded it onto his computer and purposely edited it and all that stuff. That's not an accident. That's a lot. That's not a
So
lot of.
Keemstar's defending him?
No, Keemstar was actually speaking out against him, saying you can't claim that this is an accident when you took all of these steps.
Okay.
You know, and I don't know Keemstar. I have no fucking idea who he is. I honestly don't care.
He's a popular YouTuber. He has like 2 or 3 million followers, subscribers.
You hear what I just said?
No.
If you tie Gator out, don't leave him out very long. His feet cramp up right away.
All right. Sorry. Poor Gator. That's how cold it is. You can't be outside too long. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, this Logan Paul dude. He started out on Vibe. If you've ever, or what is that? Vine. Him and his brother. Of course, the Vines are funny and all that, but after I heard he is out there, but then I hear about this, and you do something like that. What kind of fucking jackass does that?
Yeah,
You know?
this is an all-time low. I mean, I thought that Jake Paul was low, but this is all-time low. I mean, you just can't get much lower.
He's lower. He's lower than Scott McKinnon. Put it to
Yeah,
like
and
that.
you know, it makes me absolutely sick. NJ Fresh, you're completely correct. He said that Keemstar even said, though on Drama Alert, that both Paul brothers control kids, which is fucked up. You know, I completely agree because like my neighbor's daughter is completely obsessed with Jake Paul.
Mm-hmm.
And I warned my neighbor. I said, "Do you have any idea, like anything about Jake Paul?" And she's like, "No, not really." Excuse me. So I told her, I said, "Do yourself a favor, since your daughter is obsessed with him, go online and research him because he's been in a lot of hot water and he's known for controlling the minds of teenage girls." So,
Well, he's a scumbag piece of shit.
I don't know. You got a lot of YouTubers that like they make it big or whatever, and then they think that and by big I mean like we're talking like Jake Paul level, Logan, whatever his name is level.
Well, I don't know who has the most YouTubers, but he is like one of them. He's like the top YouTuber, I think.
Yeah.
He has like 15 million subscribers.
Yeah, but I mean, when you get that big, it has a tendency to go to your head.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially when you're making all this money and you're living in mansions and you're driving all these sports cars and working for Disney.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it goes straight to your head, and you think that you're literally untouchable. Well,
right.
I think that they're starting to realize that they are not untouchable.
Yep. What do you want, buddy?
I don't know. The whole thing is just sickening.
Yeah, it is. It's disgusting. It was just brought up in the chat, and I was going to say something, but I wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah. Well, and, I think that it's important not to, like, stuff it down anybody's throats or anything, but this topic is incredibly important, especially, like...
When it comes to kids, yes.
Yeah, especially when it comes to kids, especially since kids, there's so many teenage kids these days that fight depression. My son is one of them. So you see shit like this on YouTube, and it's almost like it glorifies suicide for these kids.
Yep.
It's just absolutely sickening to me. It's not a fucking joke,
Yep. Totally agree with you.
But anyways, I'm not even sure what matches we have coming up on SmackDown
tonight. I haven't seen anything. I was kind of getting ready for the podcast with Drew this week.
Yeah, well, I know we have the bracket breaking down for the U.S. titles.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
are they having the semifinals tonight, or are they saving that?
No, tonight it is the second round. I know that Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder are one of the matches,
no. Okay.
Which I'm actually kind of looking forward to.
Okay, so they're doing a the next two matches.
Yeah.
They only
Yeah,
did
I seen
two
the bracket
last week.
last week, but I cannot remember who it was. It's
Jinder Mahal, and I can't remember the other thing anymore.
I remember that whoever Jinder Mahal is facing, I thought, oh shit, because whoever that is going, or no, I'm sorry, whoever Mojo Raleigh and whoever wins between Mojo Raleigh and Zack Ryder are going up against Bobby Roode.
There you go. It's gonna be Bob. It's
not tonight. That'll be next week,
right.
Semifinals. But I was like, oh, like that makes me so mad because I love Mojo Raleigh. I don't know what it is. He's really annoying and everything, but I still love him to death for some odd reason. So I'm really hoping he wins. But I love Bobby Roode too. So that's gonna be a tough one if it comes down to that.
Yep, Mojo Rawley faces Zack Ryder, and then I don't know who the other guy is. Oh, Xavier Woods and somebody else.
I really, really actually hope that Xavier Woods wins. Not because I think that he's an amazing wrestler, but I would love to see not necessarily New Day break up, but I think that they need to focus on singles competition for a little while, just because SmackDown has a decent amount of tag teams right now. So I don't think that they really need that 3-person tag team.
Well, Xavier Woods is wrestling Aiden English. So there's your other match.
I'm sorry, who?
It's Xavier Woods and Aiden English.
Okay.
And then it's we just talked about him. God damn, man.
Jinder Mahal versus.
No, Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder.
Okay.
They wrestled tonight. And
yeah,
then Mojo Rawley or Zack Ryder will face. And I got this feeling that Zack Ryder will win the match. Because why would if WWE, which don't make any sense with the way they are now, go heel versus heel? Mm-hmm. So I think Zack Ryder's gonna sneak out a win.
But if you think about the whole breakdown of Mojo and Zack, Mojo actually came out of that as a heel.
Yes.
So because he was the one that did the heel turn, so it would make more sense for them to have Mojo go up against Bobby Roode because Bobby Roode.
Oh, I thought Jinder Mahal. Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Sorry. See what I mean, guys? She knows more than I do.
Then I really think that not only would it be a great match, because Mojo, whether you like him or not, he really is an amazing athlete. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a great match on so many different levels. I think that WWE is finally giving Mojo that push, which I think that he has earned. Because I don't know if any of you follow him on Twitter, but he really is in the gym almost 24/7.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. But my problem with him is he's still green in the ring. He's still a little green. Still a little green.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. He needs a little more work. I don't think he's not gonna beat Bobby Roode.
I don't think so either. Ultimately, I think that Bobby Roode is going to be the one that ends up with the U.S. Championship. Just because they're pushing him as a face so much, and the only reason why I can imagine that they push him as a face is to ultimately hold the U.S. Championship.
Yes. I just hope to God that. Well, isn't that what I said, that he would win at the Royal Rumble anyway? He would win the title at the Royal Rumble. I think I did.
Bobby Roode?
Yes.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember you saying that.
So they're going down the right path. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean it's ultimately leading down a path that we kind of seen. But what I do like seeing about WWE lately, anyway, is that some of the things that they're doing are not anticipated.
Right.
And I love that. Like I love that we can't really guess. Because if you remember back to like the Attitude Era, ruthless aggression, we never knew. But then again, I mean, we also didn't have the internet spoiler alerts, but we also they did so much stuff that was unexpected back at that time.
Right. Oh, it's not. It's a commercial. Elias, don't do that to me. Start, what the hell is wrong with you? He goes, oh my God, WWE is on USA Now. Like, no, it's not. It doesn't start till 7. It's probably a commercial. You know how they do that? We're in this town tonight or whatever, and they give off the quick main event match or whatever.
Yeah, it's like that preview of like, don't forget to miss, or don't forget to watch SmackDown. Most of the time it is don't forget to miss SmackDown.
Raw was a don't forget to miss last night.
Raw was torture for me. I did enjoy the Samoa Joe Roman Reigns match.
They took a step forward with Matt Hardy and then took like 10 steps back last night.
Yeah.
I'm done with the gimmick. I'm sorry, guys. I don't care anymore. I knew it wasn't gonna fucking work in the WWE if they didn't do it right away.
Yeah, ultimately, I think what they're doing with Matt Hardy is they're trying to push it back. They're waiting for Jeff Hardy to come back because they need Brothers Nero. You know.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, but the way they did it in TNA is Brother Nero didn't become Brother Nero until like a month or two later.
Right, but if you think about it, they can't really repeat exactly what they did in TNA because they were already together when they left TNA. So it just makes more sense for them to wait until Jeff comes back.
Well, they were together in TNA, and then Jeff got hurt.
Right.
That's when Matt become broken, and he blamed Jeff for it. So, do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I mean? Yeah, he blamed Jeff for it. And Reby Hardy came on. That's when she got involved, and she blamed Jeff for it. And then they had this match where it was a broken match where and he kept on calling him Brother Nero. So they had a match, and I think he put him through a table or something, and he became Broken Brother Nero.
Okay.
So it was like a month or two after the fact.
Yeah, see, I kind of want to go back and watch the TNA matches from at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I never got to see the whole thing. I don't have cable or anything. I watch my wrestling online. You know, I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying that, but whatever I do.
What the hell is wrong with you, Merge? Apparently, I'm Monsoon and you're the brain. Hi, I'm the heel here. I'm the heel.
I'm Bobby the brain.
I guess.
Seen that, but okay, I'll take it. I'm thinking that this is more like a JR and King situation where like I'm the king and I just randomly blurt out shit.
You're the queen, you mean?
I'm the queen. No, not even close to the queen. But
well, to me, you're the queen on this show, all right?
well, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Another match that we're seeing tonight is Sami Zayn versus AJ Styles. And I kind of called this a couple weeks ago. I'm questioning because I said that it was ultimately going to be Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles at Royal Rumble.
Uh-huh.
That Sami Zayn was going to interfere,
uh-huh.
causing AJ the championship and Owen cannot talk tonight.
Sorry.
For Owens to win, but somebody else brought it to my attention the other day that it could possibly be a triple threat in order for, like, as Shane's way to try and split up Sami and Kevin.
Uh-huh.
Which is also a really good idea. But ultimately, you see it's leading to one of those two, if not both, versus AJ for the title at the Rumble. Okay, which I'm fine with because Owens and Zayn and AJ, they all put on amazing matches. Yep. So
here you go. It's all about you. I'm just here. I'll bounce off you, but it's all about you.
All right. Well, I am warning you right now that my stream is a little bit behind.
It's all right.
So
this is all about you because my stream is probably gonna. It's fine. You'll be all right. I'm not gonna say anything. I mean, you might see my reaction, but it'll probably be at the same time that you.
I would actually appreciate it if you say something, because otherwise it's like, hey.
I mean, I'll probably do what you did to me last Wednesday. You go, oh no, and I'm like, what?
Right? sitting there like, I probably should have said that because I'm
Sorry.
late, but yeah, see, I'm just starting now. I don't know where you are on it, but
Yeah, Drew is saying in the chat that there's a compilation of video of the TNA broken gimmick on YouTube. It's like a couple
okay,
hours long.
I'm definitely gonna have to check that out because it would just be nice to know what happened between that, so that I have the history of the broken gimmick, so that I
Mhm.
can know what's going on from here forward.
Yep. It,
Um,
it would have
and
worked.
I'm sorry.
It would have the gimmick. Honestly, the gimmick would have worked if they would have taken a step forward from last week. If they would have done the same thing, it would have been at least a slight step forward.
Yeah.
Now, what were you gonna say?
Timothy, I completely agree with you. It will be nice if Sammy wins for once because he has not won any main event category matches for a while. Um,
he.
I think it's gonna. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say he will win, but it'll be because of interference.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna straight up beat AJ Styles.
Right.
You
Yeah,
can't
and
beat. You can't make the champion look weak. I'm sorry.
that's what I was just gonna say. I think that
Oh.
if they make AJ take another or eat another pin again, it's gonna make the champion look weak, and it wouldn't be the first time that the WWE has done that, but I really would not recommend doing that.
I mean, he can eat a pin and still look strong, but it's going to have to be because of interference from Kevin Owens.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because ultimately he's really going to believe. I mean, Sami Zayn is an incredible athlete, but I would not for 1 second believe that he would beat AJ without interference, unless it was some sort of a botch or something.
The Usos are wrestling the new standard or whatever their fucking name is.
The new standard.
Gable and Benjamin. The Golden Standard
Yeah.
or whatever they're called, or I don't
Alpha Omega?
know. Whatever they're called. Oh, we're getting AJ Styles at the beginning here.
They better not do Sammy and AJ right off the bat, because that will really upset me.
No, that's a main event. They SmackDown's pretty good. They won't. I mean, if they'll put AJ in a, they're probably gonna get a little promo here, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and see, the thing is, like last night on Raw, you noticed that they left. Everybody was bitching because they did the main event in the middle of the show, like they usually do, right?
What, Raw?
Well, they had another main event for the actual main event, so they're finally starting to get it in their head that hey, we're losing viewership. Let's do something in order to get people back.
Yeah. And gee, I wouldn't call him American Average.
So, those two are phenomenal. Shelton
Benjamin, if you watch Shelton Benjamin, it was at the beginning of the Ruthless Aggression era, which is right after Attitude Era. Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas came in. Watching them two go is amazing. They're very good athletes. It's like they picked it up immediately.
Oh yeah, I loved Shelton Benjamin until he like did that whole thing where he dyed his hair blonde and then he just got weird after that.
Well, he became the Golden Standard.
Yeah, I was not a fan after that, but.
And his mom got involved in that storyline was god awful.
Yeah.
I still love that he does how this is the show that AJ Styles built. It's true.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, if you think about it, yeah, sure, he didn't start SmackDown, but ultimately, the SmackDown that it is today, that started when AJ came into the company and when he came to SmackDown. So he has a point, but yet at the same time, it's like, buddy, SmackDown's been around for a while.
Yeah, I think it's because they never used to do it live. It always taped. That's why that gimmick works, because it's live.
Yeah.
Now, I think that's what he's using it as. I think he realizes he didn't build SmackDown.
As far as I'm concerned, AJ Styles can say that he built the world, and I would be like, okay.
Yeah, AJ Styles is the best at what he does. I don't care what anybody fucking says. I don't care what kind of fucking troll you think you are. He's the best in the world at what he does.
You know, and I don't think that anybody's really gonna go against that.
Oh, get a hold of those Roman Reigns fans. I'll tell you.
Roman Reigns cannot hold a candle
No.
anywhere near AJ Styles. And that's just because ultimately AJ has more experience. He's been basically everywhere in the world.
Why would you say that, Timothy?
What?
He said, I hung a Benjamin figure by a rope on a ceiling fan.
Timothy Mecca, what is wrong with you?
Don't say that, dude. That's not right. That's something that'll get you banned. I'm going to let it go this time, but don't do it again.
You know, ultimately, if we're going to talk Raw for a second here,
Go ahead.
ultimately Samoa Joe needs to get the biggest push. That guy is so good in and out of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
He blows me away every time he's in the ring, whether it's all the way back to NXT or today.
Yep. Totally agree. It's one of the best matches that TNA ever put on was Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles. I wouldn't mind seeing that match at all. I seen them wrestle.
Right. Just listening to what he's saying right now.
He's just talking about.
I have a feeling Shane McMahon is going to come out. I don't know if you guys are ahead of me, but I have a feeling he's going to come out and make it ban Kevin Owens. No?
No, you're a little bit behind. But no. You'll see in a second.
Yeah.
And then he'll come out. Sorry.
Oh, Daniel Bryan's coming out.
Yeah, he comes out. And then.
I hate when these streams don't match up.
I know. It's all right.
No, not your fault.
No, I know.
Like I said, I'm watching it online and you're probably watching it on TV. So
I am.
There's a little bit of a delay. It's kind of like last week when we did NXT and I was ahead of you guys.
Yeah. Oh, you just got, I mean, I am just a little, like, the YouTube is a little caught up as to where you're at. Maybe a little bit behind, but Shane did come out, by the way.
I figured he was gonna come out because
And
Shane is,
look at fucking Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan wants to punch him in the fucking mouth. You can tell. Look at him. He just got that look on his face.
You know, ultimately, I don't know if WWE is gonna do this because of the concussion stuff, but I would love to see one last match with Daniel Bryan versus Shane.
I think that's what they're building to.
I think that.
I think you guys are going to win. I don't want to see. I didn't think it would happen just because of the whole Roman Reigns thing. Because that's how bad WWE wants Roman Reigns over. If Daniel Bryan comes back and wrestles, who do you think's going to be over? Daniel Bryan or Roman Reigns?
Daniel Bryan.
Well, of course. I mean, I'm just saying that's why he's not wrestling. I think they're right that there's a conspiracy out there to keep Daniel Bryan from wrestling.
Yeah. Well, I know that he has the concussions and all that, which is serious business, especially when he was having seizures.
Mm-hmm.
And it's even more serious that he kept it from everybody and he was hiding it. Because ultimately it was detrimental to him.
Mm-hmm.
Simply because if he would have spoke up, they could have caught the concussions. They could have put him on a little bit of a leave for a little while, and then it could have been fixed. But instead, it ultimately made him retire.
That is what we're talking about right now, casual. We're talking about Roman Reigns, or not Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan versus Shane McMahon. I think they're building to that. I really do.
I would absolutely love to see it. Daniel Bryan is just an amazing wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
His technical ability is really unlike anything that I've ever seen from anybody else.
You know who I would love to see? Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles.
That would be a really good one, but I think I think it would be hard for Daniel to do that because I do know that he has been in talks with WWE about ending his contract and he wants to stay home with his daughter.
Right.
On top of that, he wants to wrestle independently. Um, so I think ultimately the best match for them to do for his ultimate retirement from the WWE would be Shane.
No, I know. I'm just saying I would love to see.
Yeah.
I'll answer that in a minute. Drew. I just would love to see that match. I know we're never gonna see it, but I would love to see it.
Oh yeah. It's great, and I
Is
find it hilarious that Daniel Bryan came into NXT years ago, and The Miz was actually his what do you call it? Like bro
Mhm.
or pro they called it back then. He was his pro, but ultimately The Miz stole Daniel Bryan's yes kicks. So that storyline to me was always great between Daniel Bryan and The Miz. They always did such a great storyline.
Mhm.
But then again, The Miz is just he does awesome storylines for pretty much anybody. I don't like the whole Miz Taraj thing that they have going on right now a little bit.
Well, I think the reason why they're using the Miztourage, why they're using Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel is they're in with a good guy to be in with. He,
Yeah.
he can make that gimmick work. But it's the Miz. He's like the second best promo giver in the WWE.
Yeah.
Elias asks, is Shane slowly becoming a heel?
I think he's already healed. Um,
He's a
if you
fucking
go
he's a McMahon. Of course he's a heel.
well, it depends on the way that on the aspect that you're looking at it. Like kind of one of those 3D viewpointers. It depends on what point you're looking from because at a certain point Shane is considered face because he's going against the heels Kevin and Zayn or Kevin and Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
But if you turn it around and you look at it as just an image between like Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon, then it almost seems like even though Daniel should be the one turning heel, it's the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Shane is going against Daniel. So I guess that ultimately it depends on what you're looking at it from.
Right.
Paige is in the chat. Hi, Paige.
Hey, Paige. Who is the oldest person to hold the ECW title? Hi, Paige. How are you? You gonna say hi to Gina? I mean, she's running the show.
Is Kevin's band? Is that what they just said? My volume is really low.
I didn't hear anything. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure they just said Kevin's band or something like that. But
All right, Earl.
David or D Wells asked, "What about Daniel Bryan versus Finn Balor, a dream match?"
They wrestled in New Japan, man.
Oh, I would absolutely love to see that match, just because they're very similar in the wrestling style, and their statures are very similar as well. So I think that would
Paige
be
does say hi to you.
Hi, sweetie, how are you? But I think that would be a good pairing.
Mm-hmm.
You're really, I don't think you're ever going to see it though because they're both on different shows. And like I said, ultimately, I think it's building up to this Shane versus Daniel or Daniel Bryan. I always want to call him Bryan Danielson because that's his real name, but
yeah,
it's ultimately building up to that. And I think after that, Daniel Bryan's going to take a step back and just kind of do his own thing.
Yeah. They actually wrestled in New Japan.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, see, and I don't know a whole lot about New Japan either because I actually just, the site that I watch my wrestling on, I actually just found that like maybe 4 months ago or so. Shout out to Canadian Basement for that. Thank you.
What's that?
For showing me the site that I could actually watch wrestling. There was a time, quite a significant amount of time, that I couldn't watch it live because I don't have cable or anything like that. So I would have to go back and I would have to either watch streams or I would have to watch YouTube or something in order to figure out what happened that night.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can actually watch it.
Right.
And then the site, I can watch New Japan, I can watch, Ring of Honor, all those different ones that I was never able to, I never had access to before.
Sorry. No,
No, it's fine.
yell out like that. I'm just seeing when it's on Axis, because Axis has New Japan Pro Wrestling. Hiroshi Tanahashi and Kazuchika Okada renew their rivalry. Oh, United Kingdom 9. So they're building to it.
I watched a little bit of New Japan.
Mm-hmm.
One of my biggest pet peeves is, I have a lot of those, but anyway, and one of my biggest pet peeves is not like watching something that's not in English and I have to read everything.
Mm-hmm.
So the episode that I watched from New Japan, it was all in Japanese, and you had to read subtitles. So I got to admit, I kind of lost interest. But
Okay.
I've noticed now lately that they've been doing a lot more English announcement.
Mm-hmm.
So I could probably get into it now, but like my dad used to watch Bruce Lee movies back in the day, and that always drove me nuts because the mouth didn't match up to the words. So I just have a pet peeve for that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm just seeing when it's on. Like it's an all-day thing for freaking. You can keep talking. I'm just looking, go scrolling through channels.
Yeah, I'm just like I said, I'm on a delay, so I'm waiting for this person to be over.
Oh, I do have a 9-minute stream I was gonna do, but I didn't do it. I'm just seeing when it's
for
on.
tonight, who do you guys think is going to win between Xavier Rhodes and whoever he's wrestling? I can't remember. Mojo Rawley, Zack Ryder. Who are you guys going for? Let me know in the chat.
There it is. So it is on. New Japan Pro Wrestling is on. Recording it now. It's on at 7 o'clock on Saturday.
Okay.
On Access TV. And it'll already happened because it actually takes place on January 4th.
Okay.
Getting the tag team title matches here first, just so you know.
Okay. So far we got 2 Zacks and 1 Mojo. So, like I said, I gotta go with Mojo.
I'm gonna go with Mojo too. If he was wrestling, if he was on the other side of the bracket, I would say Zack Ryder. Because WWE will never go heel versus heel.
Well, I don't know about that. If you look back, I think it was Great Balls of Fire this year. I want to say that was a heel pay-per-view. It was like there was quite a few heel versus heel matches, and then ultimately it was all heels that won that pay-per-view too. I think it was Great Balls of Fire. I could be wrong though. It was right around that time.
No. Oh yeah, that's right. Isn't that the one where Roman Reigns got tossed into the ambulance? Because if that's not, then Roman Reigns won that match.
Possibly. I remember Great Balls of Fire was the one that somebody got split open, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, we got blood!" Like it's some miracle. But
wasn't that the one where? I think that's the one where. Yeah, because Braun Strowman beat Roman Reigns. He threw him into the back of the truck. I know they've done heel versus heel many times. They try to avoid it.
Yeah. Well, it just doesn't work because I mean, then again, these days it is working because the
When it
audience
comes
is
to
actually more.
yeah, when it comes to a title, they won't go heel versus heel.
No, but I mean, just regular matches, it'll work because if you notice, the audience is popping more for heels than they are for faces these days. It's like it's reversed.
It's because there's no good heels out there, or
Well, and
faces.
not only that, but
I mean, good faces out there.
yeah, well, and not only that, but you know, the people like who they like, and WWE needs to start listening to its fans. You know, like Rusev, for instance. How big is Rusev now?
Yeah,
Like, he's still not getting a push. Aiden English is getting a push, which I don't really understand.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's Rusev. Like, in my opinion, Rusev should be the one that's going in that bracket for the U.S. title.
Right.
Because Aiden English, he hasn't shown enough for me to get behind him yet.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, all I see him as is, you know, the voice for Rusev.
Right.
Timothy, I completely agree with you. I don't give a crap about blood. But everybody flipped at that pay-per-view just because WWE does not really do blood anymore. And actually, the match, I just thought of the match that I was thinking of. It was the Fatal 4-Way between Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns, I think Dean was in there.
Mm-hmm.
But it was the tables match where at the end, basically Brock Lesnar was in there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the one where the blood happened.
Right.
And that was out of that pay-per-view. That match was literally the only one that I gave a shit about.
Right. Did the club turn face? I have no idea. I really don't know, man. I'm confused as to what Raw did last night, to be honest with you, man. I was at a loss for words on that show last night. Absolutely, God, I just wanted to stab myself with a butcher knife.
You know, if
Not really.
If Raw was smart, if WWE was smart right now, they could take the club, you know, the Valor Club that they call themselves now.
Mm-hmm.
They could take them and turn them into DX. You know, where they're heels, but they're also faces. They're like the good heels. You know what I'm saying? So if they were smart, they would take that and run with it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know that's not going to happen.
No.
Now, if Kenny Omega comes over,
yep,
maybe, but I still doubt it's going to happen because they're not going to make a faction and dominate.
Yeah, but they won't call them the Bullet Club. They'll call it the Club.
Yeah.
Which, whatever. It works.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I have really no problem with the club turning face as long as they make them like DX, where they're faces, but they're also getting into mischief, you know?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
What?
That backflip off the top rope was phenomenal.
Oh.
Chad Gable, whether you like him or not, is just, he is an incredible athlete.
Yeah. So is Jason Jordan.
Yes.
It's just he's a charisma vacuum. It's just the only problem I have with him, to be honest with you. And he can't talk.
No.
He tries. He tries. He tries better than Roman Reigns does, but he just can't do it.
Well, you know, ultimately, I think it has a lot to do with the storylines that they're going with right now, too, though, because if you look back when it was him and Jason Jordan as American Alpha,
mm-hmm.
he could talk back then. Like, both him and Jason Jordan could talk.
Well, they didn't talk much that I know of. Are you talking about when they were in NXT? Are you talking about when they were in NXT?
Well, that and even when they came up to SmackDown. They didn't talk much.
Yeah, I didn't. I was going to say, I just didn't hear him talk much. Yeah. Go ahead, though. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, but they really didn't have to because ultimately their in-ring ability spoke volumes for them.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I hate what they're doing with Jason Jordan because they're making him into this like teenage boy that can't that's just excited about everything and jumps the gun about everything. And then they're kind of doing the same thing with Chad Gable in a way, because he's just like so excited to be with Shelton Benjamin and we're gonna win everything. It's really ridiculous.
Look what Merge put in the chat.
Where?
Said, well, since you said so, JP, then I guess it's JP the Brain Baker and good old GD. I'm right back. Go ahead, take over. I'm gonna go grab
All right.
I'm gonna go grab a drink. Well, actually, it's your show. Just saying.
Well, I mean, do you want to add somebody in here, or do you just want me to take over? It's your show, dude. And I think he left anyway, so cool. Just watching the match here, guys. I don't understand why they took Jason Jordan and did the angle twist with him when Chad Gable would have been, in my opinion, such a better choice to do that.
Were you talking about the Kurt Angle thing?
Yeah,
Yep.
I was saying that I don't understand why they chose Jason Jordan.
Well, there was talk that it was Chad Gable. And then they went and threw a swerve in there.
Yeah.
Because they want to start pushing fucking Jason Jordan. Because Vince McMahon has a hard-on for fucking big muscular guys.
Sure that, I mean, if I didn't know any better, I would swear. By the way, you owe another shot.
Damn it! That's fine.
But I don't understand what his fascination is. Like, I would swear he'd buy if I didn't know any better.
I don't know.
No, Track, I did not hear the Sid phone call. I don't know what that is.
Oh, I do. I know what he's talking about.
Okay.
It's funny. I haven't even listened to it. I was gonna save it for tonight.
Okay.
And I forgot to play it. I was gonna play it before the show started, but we got to talking about Logan Paul.
Yeah. I can't believe this match is still going. The Usos are such an incredible tag team. No matter what match they're in, it is always a great match. And my personal favorite is when they're against the New Day.
They're the best tag team in the world.
Yes, and the Usos versus the New Day, they give a show, man. If you go to a live event and that match is in the category, then right there your tickets are paid for. Like, enough.
I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. I just ruined it for you.
That's okay. I know something's happening, but I don't know what.
You'll see it in a second.
I have a feeling somebody's coming in.
No.
Thank you, Timothy.
Timothy.
Good tag champs.
Yep, that's what happened. Wait, hold on. There's another ref coming in.
I mean, seriously, that finishing move with Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable, though, that is just great.
I didn't even see it. I'm not gonna lie. I went to put my beer down, and next thing I knew, the match was over.
Well, it's I don't know what.
Okay, they're gonna show it here.
Yeah, maybe the chat knows what the finishing move is called, because honestly, I don't. I don't pay attention to what the moves are called.
Oh! Wait. No, he made the tag. What the hell?
Controversial win. It'll be a rematch again next week.
I don't get what they're talking about.
The Usos are saying that they tagged the other one in, so they pinned the wrong guy. So now the refs are fighting.
Oh, I see. Okay. Thank God they're identical twins.
Right? See, so ultimately, if this is the case, then they should be restarting the match, but they won't.
They're going to restart it.
Oh, and he's right. He did make the tag.
They are restarting the match.
Now let's see which one actually gets pinned.
Well, I think they're doing a heel turn. Hey, Chauncey, I think they're doing a heel turn. Dude, I am telling you, NG, they are not average. I'm telling you, man. Yes, the Usos are better, but I'm telling you, man, with time, and if they stay together long enough, I guarantee fucking goddamn it that they will be tag team champions. They're that damn good. Just saying. You guys need to stop with the damn calling these. You guys are acting like casual fans sometimes. It drives me nuts. Who do you want to be over? Do you want the Usos to hold the titles forever?
JP, give me 1 second. I'll be
Sure.
right back.
I mean, I don't get what you're talking about. You guys, I'm just saying, you guys have got to stop with the calling these guys. They're better than average. I'm just saying. I don't get the joke. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Oh.
One child, that's another one.
I think NG said he was joking, but I don't get the joke. That's why I went off. I was talking about they were calling them American average. Yeah, okay, they're not average.
I think he's probably saying that just because they really haven't been given a chance to.
No, he's saying it's a joke.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Sorry.
You know what? Judging on what they have been able to show on TV right now, I can see why he's joking about them being American average, because they really haven't been able to showcase what they can do until tonight. Tonight, after watching that match, I think that it brought a little bit more of what the athleticism that both of them are capable of bringing. And honestly, I think that's one of the reasons why they probably are tag champs before now, because those two, with the athletic ability that those two have, it's going to be super hard for any tag team to match them.
Yeah. Totally agree. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a call, but you're only going to get 10 minutes.
Welcome back, Alex.
And every call needs to be directed at Gina. If she can't answer, I'm here to help. This is her show. This is her show.
This is your show, man.
No, this is you. It's all about you, though. I'm here to help you.
All right.
So whoever would like to call in, let me know, and I'll add you to the call.
Okay, so we have the tag titles already. Next, I'm thinking that is probably going to be the women's.
No, I bet you they put one of the quarterfinal matches for the U.S. title.
Yeah.
It'll probably be like, I'm pretty sure they'll put Mojo. Well, this is still going on. They're restarting the match.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Like I said, I stepped out for a second, and when I came back, it was commercial. So.
Well, I told you that before you walked away. They're restarting the match. It's all right.
Sorry, I had my son going, whoa, whoa.
Oh. Okay, Angie. When you guys say something, you got to let me in on the joke, because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. Just saying, because that's when you're acting like a troll, and I hate that. Well, not so much a troll, but a casual fan.
Yeah.
You gotta let me in on the joke, man. That's all.
So I'm really interested to see who's coming up for the Women's Royal Rumble.
It's gonna be the usual.
You know,
Easy. Now, I heard Tony Storm might be coming.
I was just gonna say, like, if you think about it, there's between the main roster and NXT, and they're not going to bring in every single woman from NXT, obviously, because there's some of them that are still just not ready. Ultimately, I think that there's gonna be at least 5 to 10 women that are either legends coming back,
right?
or women from other wrestling territories that are coming in.
Yep.
And I really, really, really hope that they get Piper back.
Yep.
I really do.
Yep.
And Toni Storm would be an excellent. I mean, Toni Storm, she's a great wrestler, and then on top of it, I mean, what guy doesn't like to Google at Toni Storm? You know?
Yep. Totally agree. Like I said, if you guys want to call just in the chat, let me know. I'll add you to the call. Don't be scared. Yeah, thank God. That's all I'm saying.
See, and ultimately, I think with the Usos
But
retaining here, I'm sorry?
I wouldn't have been upset if they did win the titles.
Exactly. And
I
I think
really
ultimately,
wouldn't.
with them retaining, I think that it's going to lead to another match.
It is. These guys will end up winning the titles somewhere. I kind of like because if you think Shelton Benjamin is really honestly, he's a better tag team partner than Jason Jordan is. You want to know why? Because there are things that Shelton Benjamin can teach Chad Gable that he doesn't know about the business yet.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Shelton Benjamin, he's a veteran.
Mm-hmm.
He's been around the block more than once in several different, companies.
Oh wow, that was a nice move. Too bad Shelton Benjamin got pinned again. I disagree with them pinning him though. I do. He deserves better than that, to be honest with you. Yes, he's 40, but just saying.
Really? 40?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. He's been around for almost 20 years. In fact, he might even be older than 40, to be honest with you. He's not that much younger than me. I'll look it up.
That's really damn good for a wrestler, because most of the time they make it into like their mid to late 30s.
He's 42.
Before they go into, part timers.
Yep. He's 42.
Merjet, what do you mean? But why twin magic? Can you explain?
What do you mean by twin magic, man? Oh, because they're twins. Either it don't matter. I mean, the Usos, they're the best tag team in the world right now, and yes, I wouldn't so much care if either way, if either one of them won. It's just he's just saying twin magic well, they didn't win because of twin magic this time. It was an actual.
Well, technically they did win because of twin magic, because they're identical twins, so that fucked up the match to begin with. So it got them a rematch.
That's true.
Or a restart.
True, but I would have the match lasted damn near 20 minutes, even though it ended in between.
That's what I love about the Usos, though, because like no matter who they're going up against, even if they're green, their opponents are green, they can make it the match of the night, no doubt. They are phenomenal. They can make anybody look good.
Well, that's why they're considered the best tag team in the world in my book.
Yep.
Why does Sami Zayn act like a gay dude when he talks as a heel? Drives me nuts.
Well, I think that's part of the gimmick. He's trying to make you hate him.
I don't think I'll ever hate Sami Zayn.
See, Twitter screws me up with this because obviously that these aren't their real characters, but in real life.
Would
But
it?
like
Would
with Sami Zayn, you see him like doing this like Sammy for Syria campaign on Twitter, but then you see him being a jackass on wrestling, so it's just hard to buy into it. You know?
who the hell are you talking about, Spicy Homegirl?
Cool.
Who the hell is she talking about?
I'm not sure who we were talking about at that time.
I don't know.
Sami Zayn, is that who she's
Oh
talking about?
yeah. She might be. I might be. I don't know.
Sami Zayn's adorable in my book, but I have a thing for Irish guys though, so you know.
We know. You said that last night.
Yeah, I can't help it. I don't know what's wrong.
It's all right.
Especially with Sheamus. Like Sheamus is really attractive when he looks normal, but when he has that mohawk on, I'm just like, oh god, I want to punch you in the face.
Right? She may be talking about me, but I don't know who she is. So I don't want to bend her over a coffee table or a kitchen table. So, and I don't want to get anybody preggers.
Oh gosh. You know, Renee Young was just on the screen, and I know that you guys talked about this last night on the show, but Samoa Joe.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Gina. I'm sorry.
Is the best actress, in my opinion, in the WWE. She can sell any bit from anybody, but especially with Samoa Joe, that bit where they were talking, or that promo last night where he was talking about Team being a stay-at-home housewife or whatever, was great. She sold that so much, and I think it's pretty easy for her to sell it because he's obviously talking about her real husband. But even still, she's phenomenal. I love that girl.
Perfect timing. Just a second.
Maybe, like, hormone girl, hormone down, sweetheart, hormone down.
I know, right? I'm gonna play this just for you, Spicy Homegirl. You know what I'm gonna play, don't you?
It's Dick Insider. I love this version. God, I love it.
Give me a second. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Oh my goodness. Drew and Alex are doing the whole 215 years old question again.
All right, you have to be quiet now, people. That's not it. Sorry, wrong one. Wrong one. Be mad at me later. What the hell is it? Son of a bitch.
Spicy girl, you need to buy yourself some Duracells.
Something.
It's forever. That's all I'm saying.
Honey, I'm 45 years old. I'm telling you right now, you'd probably kill me. Just saying. I can't fucking find it. Well, here, I'm gonna do this.
She definitely needs some Dick Insider.
Oh, I'm trying.
On what planet is 45 the new 18?
Look at me. Do I look like I'm new 18? Fucking crazy. Here you go. Oh, we're gonna get Breezango, but I'm gonna play this first. Here you go. This is just for you, Spicy Homegirl. Alright?
Hi guys, it's Gerald Porschman here. You know, in 1861, the Dickens Beverage Company has been producing some of the best wines we have grown to love, including Chardonnays, and sparkling wines. Hey, Frederick von Dickens has now introduced a brand new cider that's been around for years, but is gradually making an impact on the global market. And it started right here on the Gold Coast. Dickens is slowly winning the taste buds of millions of cider drinkers from right around the world. And after sampling just one glass, I was hooked. I knew the ciders had been around for a while, but I just couldn't wait for my girlfriend to try a Dickens cider. When she arrived home from work, I told her to close her eyes, and before she knew it, I surprised her with a Dickens cider. I'm sure that there are many men out there who know of a woman that may be suffering from a debilitating migraine that could really benefit from a Dickens cider. So I'm urging all men to turn to their womenfolk and ask, when was the last time they had a Dickens cider? I can't begin my day.
He's trying not to
until I've had a
laugh.
Dickens
It's so
cider.
funny.
There's nothing better than waking up to a good old Dickens cider.
My girlfriend loves Dickens ciders. My sister came to stay with us for a month, and my husband couldn't go a day without the Dickens cider. My girlfriend loves a Dickens cider.
My mom loves a Dickens cider.
My sister loves to wake up in the morning with a Dickens cider.
I'm a bit young, but I would love to try a Dickens cider.
So there you have it. For over 150 years, Frederick von Dickens has developed a beverage that literally brings women to their knees. So fellas, for the sake of the economy, get a Dickens cider.
This makes the whole commercial. This
Oh my
dude.
God. But you know, the hilarious thing is, like, I was talking to Killing It yesterday, and
I knew that the ciders have been around for a
Go ahead, say what you're saying.
I was talking to Killing It yesterday, and he's from Australia, obviously, but he said that that's literally how they talk on an everyday basis over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I gotta move to Australia. This country sounds fun. Oh my God.
Yeah, but think about what you're talking about, Timothy. Just ignore her.
Girl, first of all, she must be in dire straits if she's gonna use her remote batteries. Go ahead and do that, sweetheart. Come back when you're less horny.
Oh, shit. Good Lord. It's the context in which you said it, Timothy. Think about what you said.
Okay, back to wrestling. Why am I seeing Breezango versus Bludgeon Brothers again? I don't care.
Well, trust me, it doesn't last very long.
Dissensions in though.
Yeah, but they're getting their ass kicked. They get beat up.
I don't understand that. I know that they need fillers, but
Yeah, I know. Xavier Woods. Not a pinata. You'll see what I mean in a second.
Cereal, you're so
Trex,
positive with your thoughts. Everyone dies.
Trexter goes, she's going to end up changing the channel using remote batteries. Nobody cares.
I hate what they're doing with Breezango. I
do
hate
too.
it. Personally,
I do
I
too.
think that it should be more like an Edge and Christian type gimmick where like they do their independent thing,
Mm-hmm.
but then they also do tag team when they have to. And then like Edge and Christian, the best thing about Edge and Christian back in the day was they did comedic relief in the backstage area. It wasn't all this production
Mm-hmm.
like with a mini show things. It was backstage. What somebody went to, interview them for whatever was happening or whatever, and they were right there. They did their bits right there in the backstage area on live cam. Why can't they have that now? I loved Fashion Files, don't get me wrong, but after a while that shit gets old.
Bobbit. What's going on there, big shooter? Bobbit is in the chat.
Hey, Bobbit.
We also have a horny chick in the chat. Just throwing that out there, dude.
Yes. Don't tell Bobbit that.
I just did.
It's Rusev Day.
I hate that term.
Really? Are you serious?
I hate Rusev
I'm
Day.
getting behind it. Like, I used to hate Rusev. I'm not gonna lie. But
I don't mind Rusev. I don't like Rusev Day.
I'm starting to get behind it. It's better than this whole, like, New Day crap that they have going on. Like, that gimmick is just, it's overdone for me. I'm over it.
Thank you for the view and dislike, Spicy Homegirl. The algorithm loves it. sorry I couldn't make your day. Whatever.
That was a troll anyway.
I don't care. I don't care. But Timothy, you can be mad at me all you want, but that was pretty close to what you said was not right.
Rusev Day. Everybody be happy.
You can. Do I have to like everything everybody likes? I'm just not a fan of it.
Absolutely not.
I'm just one of those guys. Just not a fan of it. Will it grow on me? It probably will, but it'll take a while.
I could go without the Aiden English singing.
That's why I don't care for it. Honestly, that's the honest to God's truth. If that's just telling me that Rusev really isn't getting himself over, he's got to have somebody else help him get over, which is sad because I love Rusev. I love Rusev to death.
Yeah, Chauncey, that won't happen. Christian, maybe Edge.
Nobody said you were being a troll.
No, Tim. I was talking about somebody else. Anyways, what?
No.
Yes, liking dick makes me a troll. Whatevs.
No, do what you want. There's nothing wrong with what you just said, but.
Girlfriend, the only reason why I thought you were a troll is because we were talking about the WWE and you're in here acting like, you want dick all over the place. So, I'm cool with it. Everybody has sexual appetite. It's just, we're talking WWE, so.
Jesus Christ, Bobbit.
But, Chauncey, like I was saying, Edge will not come back because he can't.
He can't.
He literally cannot. They told him that if he wrestled anymore, he could risk death or paralysis, so he can't come back.
Christian could, but he won't. Not without Edge.
Christian was never any good without Edge. I never cared for Christian independently.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, girl. Spicy.
It's all right.
Girl. I mean, I'm not trying to be an asshole or anything like that. I'm just saying,
right.
like,
you're
talking
right.
WWE, so,
You're good.
Girl, trust me. I know what your dilemma is right now. I've been there, but.
This turned into a Dr. Ruth episode, everybody. Just kidding. There's nothing wrong with what you want there, Spicy Homegirl, but it's
all natural. It's a natural thing.
I'm getting a kick out of it. I'm not calling you a troll. Not this guy.
Not a natural thing, but you know what I'm saying.
The Rock needs to come back to my bedroom and give me a hand. Well, if you knew him, I'm pretty sure he might. You might know him. I don't know.
Bobbit, you keep those wobbly boobers.
Makes me want to show him apart. Kill me, fucking Bobbit.
No vagina?
You're more than welcome to hang out in my chat, Spicy Girl. I don't care. You're entertaining. I'm here for the entertainment. It's all right.
Oh, Trek, thank you for pointing that out. He says last he heard Christian can't be cleared due to concussions.
Now that might be. That might be.
I'm on a commercial, so.
Mm-hmm.
We got anybody that wants to call in or anything like that?
She may be, man, and I'm okay with that. Sarah might have something to say about that, though.
Oh, Sarah. I love that girl.
I do. I love her, too. She told me last night, I talked to her for a little bit after the show. She's moving back to Iowa.
Yeah, she was telling me that in one of the chats one time.
Nah, I love Sarah. She's good shit.
Yeah, she's a really sweet girl. I knew that Bobbit was going to make some kind of comment. Bobbit!
Jesus.
Oh, I love that boy.
I do too. You're more than welcome to sit in here and hang out, Spicy Homegirl. You're all right in my book. It's okay. I'm too old to care. If Gina, if you're offended by it,
Oh, gosh, no.
okay. So you're surrounded by a bunch of guys. Trust me, Bobbit loves it.
Oh, there's Mojo. You know, Mojo can cut a good promo. The only thing is, I think he overdoes it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's trying too hard in a way.
Mojo or Rusev?
Mojo. He tries too hard.
Oh.
I think if he would lay
Yeah.
back a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
which from what I understand anyway about reading articles about him and seeing his Twitter and stuff, it's just his personality. He loves to make everything precise. But
You're only a slut on Tuesday, Spicy Homegirl. All right. I guess.
It's okay, Spicy. I'm a slut on Wednesdays.
She's got to do a raid on Thursday, so she can't be a slut on Thursdays.
On Fridays, I need batteries. Oh God, Rusev is singing now.
Yeah, he's awful, but he's trying to get himself over at least.
Yeah. Alex, you say I can give you anything. How about a boot in the ass? Is that good? Bend over, baby.
Well, that's good. You're a lady the rest of the week. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh my God, Drew, I didn't even notice that. Thank you. Oh, Jesus.
I could have told you that.
Oh God, I didn't notice at all.
Whatever. It's only a naked body, people, for fuck's sake.
Hey, girl, if you're 25, trust me, live it up right now, because once you hit your 30s, you know,
Right?
shit floats down.
Right? No, sex is not a crime, and there's nothing to be ashamed of.
JP, Chauncey asked, do you think the Balor Club debuted yesterday on Monday Night Raw?
I don't know. I'm hearing conflict stories, man. I don't know. I mean, I would like to see Finn Balor. I'd like to see it be a great build. It might help get Finn Balor where he needs to go, even though he doesn't really freaking need it. But I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
If it is, I don't know, man.
I don't foresee it being a long-term thing, just because, like I said, I don't foresee them wanting that big of a faction, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I could be wrong. I mean, maybe that, like I said, maybe they're doing a DX thing. I would be all behind it if they would do like a DX type gimmick with it, not necessarily, you know, the suck it and all that shit, obviously.
Right.
Extra, I did not see both.
I did not either.
I have not been on Twitter too much today.
Oh, talking about Peyton Royce.
Okay.
I seen that tweet earlier. Yes. Apparently Peyton Royce and Billy Kay are backstage. Don't read too much into it.
Well, you know, and I've said it before, I have no problem with Peyton Royce whatsoever. It's just I really don't care for her and Billy Kay together.
Right.
It's not, I don't hate either one of them. It's just I don't like their gimmick. I don't like the whole, oh my god, I'm a valley girl. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I
like,
mean neither.
I like intelligent women. And I'm not saying that they're not intelligent just because they're acting like that. It's just, I like when a woman acts like she's grounded, she's down to earth, and she knows what she's talking about and what she's doing. Otherwise, to me, I just think it's taking a step back towards like the puppies era when the women were all ditzes and they had to act like ditzes.
Uh-huh. Hey, yeah, I'm not gonna release that.
What's wrong, Tim? You said what the fuck?
Me? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry?
Yeah, thank you, Drew. I don't know what the hell that guy was talking about. Outmatched. If you're putting out content, I'll subscribe to you, but I can't just subscribe to a blank channel, man. Look, when you guys come in here, if you have content, I will subscribe to you. Spicy homegirl, calm down. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna get all weird. Yeah, I don't know who he's talking to, so I don't know what he meant. You seen the comment that he made. I
Yeah.
don't know who he's talking to.
Let's go back up here for a sec.
Oh, you won't see it. We deleted it out.
Are you talking about Outmax?
Yes. I know
I think that he's one that they have them all the time, like Basement and them guys get them all the time too. They just drop in and they're looking for subs.
Yeah, I know, but he hasn't put out any content, and then he put out there something else, and then he said something. I don't know who the hell he was talking about.
Yeah, no, you can't spam in here, Outmax, because no.
Yep, not gonna happen. It'll be okay. Thank you, Spicy Homegirl. See, I knew I liked you.
On a side note, though, back to the match, Xavier Rhodes
Xavier
is
Woods.
he's so great with his in-ring ability.
Mm-hmm.
It's phenomenal. I mean, I can't. Any match that guy is in, whenever my favorite is when it's like him and Big E tag teaming together, just because there's more of a spotlight shined on Xavier versus when Kofi Kingston is in the ring.
Yep, totally agree. Totally agree. Yeah, the pancakes thing. I'm not a big fan of the pancakes thing either. NG.
I love pancakes, so
I like pancakes too, but I just don't think that they go from cereal to they were gonna do ice cream, and now they're on pancakes.
right. Did you guys, speaking of pancakes, did you guys happen to see the Instagram stories between like them guys and the New Day and Carmella? So they were trying to appeal to the fans to make them tag or partners for the mixed tag matches.
Right.
They're great. They're great. There's one where they like write on the bottom of the pancakes and it's like will you, and then it says be our partner, and then they're like hiding and they're like little schoolboys that are asking a girl out on a date for the first time, and it's really funny.
I'm gonna add merge to the call.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Oh wow.
All right, merge. I'm adding you to the call, brother. All you gotta do is pick up. Do not talk over my host. I will cut you off. I don't want to, but I will. You there?
Hello.
You there?
Xavier Rhodes takes it. Awesome.
Oh, Xavier Woods won, huh?
Yeah, and the look on Rusev's face right now, I don't know. Like, I definitely see them splitting Rusev and Aiden English up, doing single runs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe this is gonna be the push to do it, but why do I hear myself echoing?
No.
There you are. What's up, man?
I'm just watching what you guys are watching.
Okay.
Whoa, why do we have so much echo?
I don't know, actually.
I don't hear it anymore. I think it's just that you just got on the phone.
I don't know, actually. I don't know why there was echo. Strange.
So what do you have for Gina? Any questions?
Oh, well. You mean good old GD?
Sure.
Good God, that sounds too much like JD.
No. Well, no, I meant it like JR, but you're not. But your initials aren't JR, so that doesn't work.
I know. Oh,
And then of course, well, I mean, unfortunately, JP would be worse because JP would be too close. But the other thing is, JP is actually, you're not really the king. You're more like Bobby the Brain.
Sure.
great.
Whatever.
No, I'm watching what you guys are watching, and I was gonna say that from earlier. The reason I said the whole twin magic thing is basically what Gina pointed out. Is you have the Usos looking identical. They're gonna take advantage of it, and it worked this time. But I just hope they don't do it continually, because we had enough of that with the Bella twins.
Right.
I mean, I would hate to see that again. And honestly, I mean, I don't. At this point, the Usos have gotten so over that whether they're champions or not, the only thing they need to do right now is literally just stick the mic up in the air and make like Cena when they do the Uso penitentiary bit.
Okay.
As soon as they say welcome to the Uso penitentiary, they could just do welcome to the Uso and then raise the mic in the air and let the crowd answer the rest.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
What do you guys think? What are you guys' opinions? Next week we will have Jinder Mahal versus Xavier Rhodes.
Woods?
Did I say Rhodes? Woods.
Yeah, you've been saying Rhodes.
I can't talk tonight, dude. I'm telling you.
That's okay. I mean, I was pointing that out in the chat. I'm like, Xavier Rhodes, and Bobbit said immediately, like, hey, when did Cody Rhodes' third cousin twice? I was going to say, when did Cody Rhodes' third cousin twice removed join WWE?
Yes, thank you for pointing that out because I didn't even realize I was doing it. I was watching a bit about Cody Rhodes.
Oh, okay.
That's why I have it stuck in my head.
Yeah, you got Rhodes on the brain. Well, I mean, last night's Raw, I was pointing out that Goldust looking the way he did. I was like, he's looking more like Dustin than he is Goldust.
Yeah, definitely. Which I'm actually really glad about because I said it in the chat last night. Like, I wish that they would just let Dustin be Dustin. Heather pointed out that they have done that before and it did go over well.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think the older he gets, the more, whether it's going over or not, the guy has earned his spot here.
Oh, yeah.
He should be able to be who he wants to be.
Yeah. I mean, it can't be any worse than WCW making him 7. I don't know if you saw that one.
Oh, okay. Chauncey's saying he has me on the YouTube channel on his laptop.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you remember that one, Gina, or if you've seen the on the WWE Network 7, which was Dustin.
Oh God, yeah. With like the whole like quote unquote Undertaker bit where he had the ridiculous. Oh, it was so bad.
Yeah, and they were supposedly basing it off of the movie 7, but it was horrible.
Yeah, that was a horrible bit. But anyways, like I was asking, what are you guys' thoughts about the Jinder Mahal Xavier Woods next week?
I wish I could say that I would love to see Woods win, but unfortunately, this feels like this is the powers that be Aha, there's a workaround for fuckface.
Hey, Chauncey, I'll add you to the call here in a hot minute there, brother.
It's a workaround for the powers that be and fuckface himself to be able to have Jinder win the match, if not the title.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't know. In my opinion, I don't know if they're giving Jinder as much of a push anymore because he kind of proved when he had the WWE Championship that he just wasn't ready for that main card push yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with that, but that's why I think that this is gonna be this is like this will be like the consolation prize. Like, they may not make him champion yet, but they're gonna put I get the feeling they'll put a mid card belt on him sooner than later.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't like to see it, but I think you're right.
I don't either. I mean, but this is what they should have done all along. If you wanted it, you could have. I could have still seen him eventually getting the WWE Championship, but first you have him win the United States Championship and kind of do like the Iron Sheik or Sergeant Slaughter when he was the champion back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap, Karl Malone in the crowd.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, and I think that was the whole reason why for all the hate behind Jinder was the fact that he did nothing to earn that push for the WWE Championship. It was all because they were pushing over and moving into India.
Actually, Gina, to be fair, he did the juice, so, you know.
What the fuck is this shit? This shit makes no fucking sense, people. What they have, what's going on right now?
The women?
The women. I have no idea what the fuck is going on anymore.
This song is killing me.
They have...
Well, at this point, they kind of have to have something with, what's-her-face, Carmella to distract her from what's going on in her personal life.
Yeah, what's going on?
Apparently, she broke up with Big Cass.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've been together for a very long time.
Yeah.
Okay. I did not know that. I don't pay attention to that crap.
My brother just brought out a little gem from when Cass was on TV, guys. He said Big Cass proved to Carmella he really is a casshole.
Well, he is a dick from what I heard.
You know, Carmella and Big Cass were together way back in their NXT days already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were.
So it's sad, but in a way, I definitely seen it coming because they're both on different brands. You know, Big Cass, he's hurt right now, so he's not even touring. She's gone all the time. I mean, any relationship's going to break down in those situations.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You got anything else there? Hot shot?
No. Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No, I don't. I mean, if that's the case, I'll let somebody else on, and if you guys are on later on Skype, then I'll join you later.
All right, yeah, I probably might be. I don't know. It all depends on how I feel. I haven't been feeling the greatest today, so.
Well, you were Drew, so I'll join you guys later.
All right.
Yeah, and I know we have a few streams coming up. I know Joe comes up tonight, and the basement's going live later on tonight, so.
Perfect. Okay then. All right, and good luck with school, Gina.
Oh, thank you very much.
I love you, brother.
All right. Catch you guys later.
Yep. Talk to you later. All right, Chauncey, I'm going to add you.
Chauncey, hold your britches. We're getting there, bruh.
It's coming. Yep. All you got to do is pick up the call, man. I just called you.
Liv Morgan's on my TV. Please just pull my eyeballs out right now.
If I was there, I would assist you. I'm just kidding. I would not do that.
She's seriously, like, she reminds me of Baby Spice.
Right.
Even her movements around the ring are just so ridiculously childish. I guess it's you can tell she's so green.
Mm-hmm.
Get Chauncey on here or what?
I'm trying.
Alex, you do not want me on your TV. Trust me. You do not
Right.
want that.
Chauncey, all you gotta do is hit that green button and you can talk to Gina. And myself. And myself. Well, you're gonna talk to Gina for a minute because I'm gonna go grab another beer. I will be right back.
Feeling well either?
Say it again?
Okay.
I will be right back.
Alpha's not feeling well either, I guess. Or David. So I hope you all feel better.
Oh, I'll feel fine. I just feel really weird today.
My main issue with Liv is she's such a show off in the ring that it's almost like she concentrates too much on showing off versus actually wrestling. She doesn't.
I'm not drinking any of your Pepsi.
I'm sorry, what?
No, I was talking to somebody. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
My mom said, "Don't drink all my Pepsi." I'm not drinking your fucking Pepsi.
Nice.
Fucking, unless you drink Miller Lite now.
Is Chauncey on the call yet? I thought I heard somebody else. Or is that Drew?
No, I didn't hear anybody else. I mean, you can add. I added him. I don't know why he's not picking up. Well, he keeps trying to call me. That's why. Chauncey, stop calling me. All you got to do is go back to the beginning opening page, and you're gonna see a green button with mine and Merge's and Gina's name on there. All you got to do is hit that green button and start talking, brother.
It's the join call, bro. Yeah, NG, they're gonna have a lot of surprises and returns. Yeah, hold on.
He's trying to call you. You there, Gina? Am I going live Wednesday? I don't know, man. I might. We will see. We will see. I'll let you know by the end of the. I don't think I have to bowl. I don't think I have to bowl on Wednesday.
You there?
I'm here.
I don't know what happened. I got in with Chauncey and merged somehow, and then I couldn't hear you. I don't know what happened.
All right, here I am. For some reason, I don't know what the fuck happened.
Okay, Timothy, I'm gonna tell you right now, Alex, he acts like he's obsessed with me in the chats, but he's actually a really good friend of mine. It's not like that. He's just we joke around. So.
I'm gonna try something, Gina. If I get disconnected, I'll call you back. Okay?
Okay, that sounds good.
Still there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay.
What have we got? Tamina in the ring right now.
Now, I'm gonna try this one more time. All right, Chauncey, you're just gonna see Gina and myself. pick that call up.
Yes, he's calling back.
Yeah, I see that.
Drew, Alex always goes too far, and then he manages to find a way to wiggle himself out of it. It's just the way it works.
I don't know what to tell you, Chauncey. I'm trying to add you to the call, but you keep calling.
Yeah, it was. When I was in the call before, it was like super, super loud, and I really couldn't understand what he was saying. So
No, it's okay. Chauncey, you'll be my first call next week. Or tomorrow if you're available. What the fuck is she talking about?
oh,
Ruby Riot.
oh.
She's. What the fuck is Sarah Logan is got wearing fucking Batman fucking eyes and shit. So fucking cringe. Sarah Logan is so cringe, guys.
See, I think Sarah Logan is absolutely beautiful, but I don't.
I do. Well, I do. I hate the way she acts. She acts like a fucking retard. I hate to say it. She just acts dumb.
Their whole gimmick with her is like she's a southern backwoods girl, you know, and apparently that means that you have to act like you're retarded.
She's not from Kentucky, people. She's from Indiana. That's the thing.
And Alex, just stop. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. You know, I don't understand what is happening with the Riot Squad right now, because if you look at these three, in what world would they ever be in a group together? It doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, she'd make more sense with Paige.
Mm-hmm. But I think that they did that for a reason, because, you know, Paige and Ruby, out of all of those women that got called up, Paige and Ruby are the only ones that actually can talk decent. Like, so they almost had to split them up in order to give each group a mouthpiece.
Yeah. Liv Morgan, she's just, I mean, shit, she's only 21 fucking years old.
Yeah.
So it's, or maybe, wait, she might be 24 or whatever, but still. I think the reason, and I think the reason why they called them up is they weren't doing nothing down in NXT, and I'm not talking about Ruby Riot. She was doing stuff, and Sonya Deville. Oh God, whatever. I mean, I love these two, but I don't.
Yeah. I mean, my main issue with Liv Morgan is just that she is far too green. Like, there's being green coming into the WWE, which like everybody's going to be, because it's a big change. Whether you were in NXT for 5 years, 10 years, whatever, it's still a big change coming up to the main roster.
But here's what I think's gonna. Here's what I think they did it is they brought her up because. Yeah, she's green, but if they can just get her some work and just continue to work with her, it might help her. You know, she's not going to be put in any big program.
Yeah.
I mean, she's fine where she is right now, and there's Becky Lynch. So I'm okay with it, but just as long as they don't push her to the fucking moon like they did Alexa Bliss. That's where I would have an issue. Because Alexa Bliss is still a little green in the ring, in my opinion. She's better. She's gotten better, but she's still green. That's just me, though.
Yeah, and I agree with you there.
Liv Morgan reminds me a lot of Alexa Bliss.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's just,
The potential's there. She's just got to apply it.
See, and I'm sorry, but I'm seeing the lack of potential at this point because, like, right now, all I see is a bouncy blonde running around the ring, like pretending like she's a bad.
Yes, but I mean, there's always potential with somebody. She's no Eva Marie.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even call Mandy Rose Eva Marie. She might have a little more potential.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Liv more since she's so young. I'm gonna give her a benefit of the doubt. Like I said, she's young yet.
Yeah, and you could definitely see that come out in her character. I mean, for Christ's sake, she's wearing pigtails. You know,
I mean, Alexa Bliss is only 25, I think. She's still young.
Yeah.
And they pushed her too quick, in my opinion.
Alexa Bliss is a good in-ring performer. It's just she's WWE Women's Champion.
She's okay. She's not WWE Championship worthy, in my opinion. No.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
They should have never taken the title off of Sasha Banks or Bayley, for that matter. Well, Bayley, yes.
And I hate what they did with Sasha to begin with because, like, Sasha, she wins the championship, and then they made it to where she can never retain the title, and that just makes her look so incredibly weak.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that at all. I
Nope.
mean, give her at least one time where she retains the championship.
She defends it at least once, correct?
Yeah.
It makes her look, like you said, weak.
Yeah, and they even incorporated that into a storyline, and ultimately, that's going to destroy her character because nobody's going to want to root for somebody that's going to lose all the time.
Yeah, Becky is back. I can't wait for fucking Twitter tomorrow. Wait, I might have a tweet now. Give me a second. Bet you it's the very first tweet that I see. Want to bet? $100. Well, the WWE posted it, but yes, it's the very first tweet. Becky Lynch returns.
Max, I'm going to tell you this right now. This isn't my channel, but happy birthday, bro. But I'm not going to subscribe to something that doesn't have any material.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither, son. I would do it, but I just can't. I understand. Happy birthday, though.
Get some material on your page and then come back, and then maybe I'll subscribe. Not trying to be mean. It's just, there's nothing there for me, bro. Alex, you're killing me. Shut up.
Yep, there it is. Becky Lynch got the exact return she deserves. So happy to see you back and kicking ass. Fuck off, you cunt! God, I hate fucking casual fans, people. Golly.
I love Becky Lynch.
I love Becky Lynch too, but the casual fans are ruining it for me. I don't care. I really don't anymore. They're like, oh my god, she's gonna win the title her first day back. No, she's not, dumbass. She's gonna get a title shot at WrestleMania.
Yeah, well, and the thing is, what a lot of people don't understand is you can't give somebody the title right when they get back because then you're gonna have fans that are gonna be pissed off because they didn't do anything to earn that championship. It's gonna be a Jinder Mahal syndrome all over again. Mm-hmm. So unless you ultimately want your favorite wrestler to be hated, then you don't want them to win a championship right away when they get back. I mean, even Samoa Joe, you look at Samoa Joe and how long has he been back? What, like a month or so now?
Yeah.
Maybe even longer than that. And he's still, he just got an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship.
Ban him. I'm sick of him putting comments in there. Just can you ban this kid? Sorry.
But even Samoa Joe just now got an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship. And it's fucking Samoa Joe.
Yes, ban him, Bobbit. Thank you. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's okay.
I mean, the kid kept on putting the same thing in there. I'm sorry, son. I'm not going to subscribe to something that doesn't have content. I told you that once.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Gina.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, like I was saying, it's Samoa Joe, and even Samoa Joe had to prove himself worthy of that championship title before he was given it. And that's the way it should be. Like, all of these casual fans think that they can come in and say, oh, I want fucking Liv Morgan to have a title. But what has she done? She's done nothing for a title opportunity. So ultimately, WWE is screwed either way around, because ultimately you're either going to piss off the casual fans that you're actually trying to bring in and make long-term fans, or you're going to piss off your long-term fans. Well, I'm sorry, but you built a company on the long-term fans, so in the end, you need to focus on that fan base.
Yeah.
If you're giving these little SJWs like everything that they freaking want all the time,
Yep.
then all it's going to do is drive away your core fan base.
Yep.
Which is what has been happening
Yep.
for the past
I
couple
said that on Twitter today, talking to this kid about Roman Reigns. It's not that I told him, I said, look, it's not that I don't like Roman Reigns. I just don't like the way he's being pushed. And he come back at me and said, well, it's Brock Lesnar's fault that they keep pushing Roman Reigns. How is it Brock Lesnar's fault that they keep pushing Roman Reigns? And he's like, well, he needs the title. Okay, well, they gave him the title once and took it right the fuck off of him because he wasn't a very good fucking champion in the first place. He carries the fucking title like a fucking asshole. You know, it's not that I don't like Roman Reigns. You gotta
show your worth before you're given that opportunity.
you've gotta groom him. You can't just say, okay, we're gonna push this guy and then he's gonna be the fucking champion at WrestleMania. That doesn't work that way. Not in the way I think it should work. But I mean, I'm not running WWE, so I can't really say if I'm right or wrong. But if I was running a company, I wouldn't just say, well, I like the way this guy looks. I'm going to push him to be the number one guy. I don't think he may be a dick, but I just don't think right now he's not a champion material. Look at the way he carries the Intercontinental title. He carries it like a fucking, don't take offense to this, women in the chat. He carries it like a caveman is carrying a fucking woman back to the cave to do her. It's fucking just, I hate that. Why? Why did they do that? Why does he do that? He does it with the WWE title too.
Well, and I think that ultimately one of the reasons why they have him do that is so that people like you, for instance, like a long-term fan, you're going to hate him. You know, so I don't know what WWE is really trying to do with Roman, because they have him do certain things that they're trying to get him over his face, but then they have him do certain things that is obviously heel.
Yeah.
So I know that they've said before that there's no longer a heel or a face. Well, I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to like build your company on that, because you have to have a good guy and a bad guy in any kind of scenario.
Yes. I just given the right circumstance, I think he would be a good champion. But they gotta groom the guy. You can't just put the title on him. I mean, they did it to fucking Shawn Michaels. They did it to Bret Hart. They didn't just put the title on him. You know? I mean, Shawn Michaels was groomed to be a champion. They didn't just put the title on him and let him run with it once. Well, they kind of did with Bret Hart, and it went okay, but it wasn't a great title. His first title run wasn't great. But then after that, you know, he got better. He cut a decent promo. He wasn't a great promo guy, but
I know I got into a Twitter battle one time with, I can't even remember who it was. It was actually one of my friends, but they said that Baron Corbin is great on the mic, and I said, "Are you kidding me?" Because this was right after the whole like Miz Corbin promos going back and forth, and I said, "You're kidding me, right?" Because when Baron Corbin cut that promo in his vehicle or wherever the hell he was reading off of a script. You could see him reading the script.
Right.
That to me does not sell me on the fact that, oh, he's great on the mic. No. The Miz and his promos, those promos were fire. Absolute fire. Because one, he was speaking from the heart, and two, he was not scripted.
Mm-mm.
That was all him.
Yeah.
Baron Corbin lacks yeah, he's got the muscles and everything, but as far as I'm concerned, he lacks everything
I think.
needed in the ring to be main event.
Hey, Drew, I think I talked about that. Somebody pointed that out to me, the way Johnny Nitro carried the title. I don't like that either. It's a belt. It's not a fucking prop. Treat it like it's a fucking belt. Put it around your fucking waist, or put it, holding it over here and not behind your back, I don't mind. But put it around your fucking waist. It's a belt. It's not a prop. It's not a part of your garb.
I mean, I'm okay when they have it on their shoulder, because at least that.
But it's on their shoulder, not behind their back. That's
exactly. Put it up on the shoulder and it stays there.
Yeah.
Not none of this dragging it down the fucking aisle stuff. I know Dean Ambrose was another one. Sorry, Heather, if you're listening. I know you love Dean. But Dean was another one that when he was a WWE champion, he flung that belt around like it was no tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. If you wear the belt, like, it's a belt. It's not a prop. It's not a part of the garb, because they can take it off of you at any time. So.
Yeah. Okay, now I missed the beginning of the show when they were talking, so I'm not quite sure what is going on with why Shane and Daniel Bryan are out ringside right now.
It's just part of the storyline.
I
think it's because of, well, I think it has to do with the whole interference thing.
Yeah. Well, you know what is ultimately either Shane or Daniel Bryan are going to interfere themselves.
Well, I don't think they're going to interfere. I think something's going to happen where, how do I say this? I don't think they're going to interfere. I think something's going to happen where they're going to get involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drew, I don't, I disagree. It's a belt. It's not a prop. And that's just a difference of opinion.
Yeah.
Thanks for subscribing, Nathan, Rita. Appreciate the sub. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just disagree with the whole title carrying thing. Back to I don't think the whole the belt. Now I'm on the belt. I can't jump from one collar to the other. The whole AJ Styles. I think that AJ Styles is gonna take on Kevin Owens for the title.
And like I said, that's what I initially thought as well. But I can't remember who it was that mentioned that idea to me. But the triple threat really made sense because Shane is bound and determined to split Kevin and Sami up.
Mm-hmm.
And they've seen it earlier tonight. Sami Zayn is saying, "One day I will be WWE champion." So.
Right.
I wanted to say AJ versus Kevin just because I've seen their match before and their matches are great.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. I know ultimately it's going to end up with AJ Styles versus either one or both of those two.
Holy shit. I'm one away from 90 subs. Sorry. I'm looking at the analytics right now. I'm listening to you, but.
Yeah. Alex,
go ahead.
If you see rain, I'm not going to come and cuddle with you. Grab an umbrella, bro.
He's afraid
of this because he wants me to laugh. Asshole, stop it. Oh gosh. What did casual say? Back up. Oh, talking about something else.
I just got this funny feeling. I'm sorry. I got this funny feeling that they're going to fucking wrestle, or New Japan Pro Wrestling is going to do something with WWE, which I don't mind. That might be a good. That might be a good thing for WWE.
Yeah, I could definitely see them eventually probably combining forces. The only thing is, like, New Japan, they built their own empire over there, you know, so, like, it would take an awful lot of wiggling in order for Vince McMahon, well, shit, in order for Fuckface to
I'm sorry.
bring
You'll see in a
his
second.
people enough.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna take a lot for him to bring down his ego enough to be willing to negotiate with some like the New Japan people, because obviously New Japan's not going to want to sign off their entire company to the McMahons.
Right.
So it's going to have to be some sort of a merging.
Yep. I don't see New Japan like merging with WWE, but
No,
I see
definitely not.
WWE. I don't see WWE being able to gobble up their talent like they would a Ring of Honor or something. But I do see them kind of WWE and Triple H kind of, and it's a smart business move, people. You can sit there and say, no, don't do it, because they may be. They may be. Hence, if you're reading into what I'm saying, it'd be a smart business move for WWE and Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Well, ultimately, like if they do all merge together eventually, you don't have to. You can be under the same company and not have to. How am I saying this? Like you can be under the same company but not have to have the same rules for every faction of that company. So like ROH and New Japan, they could still maintain what they're doing now, but with the WWE logo.
Yeah.
You know, the only problem is why I say
go ahead, Gina. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I did not mean to interrupt you. I'm an asshole. Go ahead.
fine. The only reason why I see a potential problem with that is just because of Fuckface's ego. Like, he has such a big ego, he has to control everything. So I really ultimately don't see that merge happening, at least until after he dies.
Yes. Now I could say this, because New Japan does have money. They could, if they wanted to, but you got to remember again, guys. I say this all the time. They're two totally different cultures. Yes, they are partnered with Ring of Honor. Yes, they are partnered with Ring of Honor. But when they're in New Japan, they really don't cut promos like they do in WWE or Ring of Honor. I mean, yes, the whole Chris Jericho thing with New Japan, this is why I'm saying this is a whole new, they might be doing some sort of, not so much merging, but doing some sort of business deal where, you know what I mean?
I think ultimately that's to try and convince Kenny Omega to come to the WWE.
You very well could be correct.
Sorry?
No, I was agreeing with you.
Yeah. I think if Kenny Omega comes to the WWE, I think it's going to be the biggest mistake of his career. I'm not going to lie. Just because Kenny Omega is Kenny Omega. I mean, everybody knows who Kenny Omega is. And he is such a huge superstar in Ring of Honor and New Japan. If you take him out of that platform and put him into a WWE platform, he is not going to have the same status. Because he's going up against people like, you know, John Cena, Bobby Roode, all the big time main carders, you know. So he's just not going to have the same pull.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but I wouldn't. You can't sit here and tell me that Kenny Omega doesn't want to come to the WWE.
I mean, ultimately, I think that every wrestler, whether they say it or not, I think their ultimate goal when they started out was to make it to WWE because,
Yeah.
you know, that's where everybody's end game is. That's where the money is. That's where you're going to be able to showcase yourself the most.
We will
So,
yeah.
to say that Kenny Omega doesn't want to come to the WWE is a little bit naive.
And anybody that says so
Yeah.
is sorely mistaken.
I mean, ultimately, I think that part of him does and part of him doesn't. Because, like I said before, you know, everybody's end goal is the WWE most of the time. However, I think that Kenny has seen a lot in the past couple of years within the WWE that he does not like, and the fact that he will not have control over his character the way that he does now.
As long as Vince McMahon is there, though.
Yeah.
So I think here's the thing. I think Triple H will. I think Triple H will not be that guy that will say, "No, we're going to control you and you're going to like it."
Yeah.
I don't think he's like that. I think he'll let them have a little creative say so.
Yeah, and you can see it kind of in NXT. Like if you actually watch the behind the scenes.
He was talking about
NXT.
Yeah, he was talking. Yep, he was talking about it. He's like, I'm sorry to interrupt, but he was talking about it, and he said, yes, we get their input on what they think would work, and then we tell them what we think would work, and if they mesh together, then we'll do. He lets them come up with ideas. Vince McMahon don't. Vince McMahon says we're gonna do this, and you're gonna like it, either that or you're not gonna get fucking paid. Your decision.
Yeah. Well, for anybody that's watched Breaking Ground on the network, that takes you in a behind the scenes NXT, like back when like Finn Balor and Mojo Rawley and all them guys were back in NXT.
Right.
And you can see what the stats that they do when these people come into NXT and they're brand new. They come out, they say, okay, give us your promo.
Right.
So they come out and they deliver their promo and they work upon that promo to make it better. And if it's just not working altogether, then they say, okay, this is not working. You need to think of something else. But like you said, they ultimately build upon whatever idea that wrestler has for their character. And if they have an idea of like what might work, then they'll tell the wrestler and they'll get their input, but they don't push it down their throat.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I think that's why you're starting to see so many wrestlers coming out of NXT now that have so much character built into them. Unlike, I mean, I know Bobby Roode's a veteran, but in the WWE, he's still pretty fresh. So you take a character like Bobby Roode and what he built himself up to in NXT. And now he's on main roster, and he's at the same level as a lot of guys that have been on main roster for years. And it's simply because he took the time in NXT and they worked with him enough in order to be able to find the core of what he wants to be, what he wants to do, all that stuff. So he has that solid core.
Yep. Yep. Nope, totally agree with what you're saying. Totally agree. I'm trying to find this. I don't have it. I do. Oh no, Sarah, she got a flat tire. She's DMing me. She just DM'd me. She's got a flat tire and she's waiting on roadside assistance. That was an hour and a half ago.
Poor girl.
I know.
Knock on wood, I have never had a flat tire happen on the side of the road, but now that I said that, it'll probably happen to me next week when I'm on my way to school. So
yeah, I'm talking to her. I'm kind of worried about her, so I said, "Let me know when you get home." So
yeah.
See, I care, people. Not a dick all the time.
all the time. Oh, excuse me. I haven't even been really paying attention to this match.
It's been all right. I mean, it's been typical. It'd be much better if it was all the guys weren't standing around the fucking ring.
Right.
I don't.
Well, see, and I think that's the biggest problem that I have with WWE now is they're missing that wow factor. Like, I remember back when when I first started watching in the Attitude Era, like end of Attitude Era, time region.
I mean,
they always had that wow factor. No matter if it was a SmackDown or a Raw pay-per-view, there was always something that made you go, oh, holy crap. They don't have that anymore. It's so bland now. And a lot more of your wrestlers are more technical wrestlers nowadays. I guess you got to give them props though, because back then the wrestlers really didn't care about their bodies, and they really didn't have rules and regulations like they do now in order to protect them. So you were seeing the wow factors because you were seeing Jeff Hardy go through a table every week, or stuff like that.
Right.
They just can't do that. They just can't do that now.
Yeah, and everybody is like, well, you're one of those guys who just wants the Attitude Era to come back. No, I think you're missing my point, man. I think you're missing my point. I'm just comparing. WWE is giving us bland. The Attitude Era, I don't ever want it back because that was the era of it was all about tits and ass. I don't want that. The Attitude Era I would love to see is, and I know the concussion protocol and all this shit, you can still use an Extreme Rules match. Make it freaking extreme. You don't have to hit a guy over the head with a freaking chair, but
my biggest
give me
problem
something.
With pay-per-views like Extreme Rules, tables, ladders, and chairs, stuff like that, is you only have one match out of the entire pay-per-view that is like that.
Yes.
If you're going to have a pay-per-view that's titled Extreme Rules, then make every match an Extreme Rules match. That's the way that pay-per-view was meant to be. That's the way it started out as.
Right.
Same with tables, ladders, and chairs. Like, I was live at TLC this past October, I think it was. And the first thing my son said to me was, wait, there's only one TLC match? And I was, yeah, that's the way they do it now, but sorry.
Right.
Because, like, he wanted to go because he was expecting, the TLC matches that he used to watch as a little boy with me.
Yep.
Because my kid loves Jeff Hardy. He has since pretty much he was old enough to speak.
Right. I mean, the Ruthless Aggression Era, I don't know why I know why they took it away. We had this discussion before, and I'm pretty sure Drew and I will make a show out of that too. But I'll talk about fucking what's his name? Chris Benoit. I don't care. I'll talk about him. WWE can say you can't do that. Watch me, fuckers. So, but I'll talk about him. I followed him. I followed his whole career. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, there's just all of a sudden went dead silent.
But sorry, I was listening to you.
But so I mean, the Attitude Era. I don't want the Attitude Era to come back. The Ruthless Aggression Era needs to come back. You can still be PG-13. You can still draw blood.
Well, and not only that, but I mean, you can keep it PG and still have an amazing show. I mean, you don't necessarily need to get to like the extreme level.
But there's nothing wrong with showing blood. Blood is blood. Oh my God, you pricked your finger. The WWE can't show that. It's like, come on, people, give me a fucking break. I understand the whole blading thing, but accidents freaking happen. Don't stop a match just because somebody got a little cut on their arm.
Yeah. Drew, don't even get me started on that kendo stick on a pole match because I will go off.
Are you talking about the women's match?
Yes.
Yeah, that was fucking retarded.
Oh, calf crusher. I know I'm behind everybody else.
Yeah, he gets out of it. Just saying. They're actually beating the shit out of each other right now.
Yeah, I mean this.
Pele kick. You'll see it.
Yeah. I don't understand. My biggest problem right now with the main roster is they don't give me. You don't need blood and gore and all this other stuff to have the wow factor. I mean, look at last week. I was watching just a regular NXT.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, holy crap. You know, that's what I'm lacking here. I mean, I'm watching these matches, and even though they're mostly pretty decent matches.
The fucking referee, you fucking retard. You'll see in a second. The referee is retarded. And it's Mike Chioda, too. He's an idiot. Why he did what he did. Drew just said my dick on a pole.
Oh my gosh. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Mike Chioda is the only one that's still there from the Ruthless Aggression area.
Charles Robinson is still there, I think.
Okay.
Either that or he's backstage or something. He might actually be like, he's been there forever. Oh, Kevin Owens. I'm just gonna tell you now. Kevin Owens just pushed. Shane McMahon just pushed Kevin Owens. Sorry, you'll see it in a second.
You're going to have a breakdown outside the ring, and then ultimately it's going to lead to either Shane or Daniel.
The thing is, Kevin Owens didn't do anything, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I said before, if you look at it at an angle where between Daniel and Shane, Shane's definitely turning heel.
Oh, Daniel Bryan just kicked Shane McMahon out. See? So I'm like almost right where you are now. You should be. Now, I know that's what I said, Timothy. Owens didn't do anything. He just did there. Haluva kick. Clean, too. Clean. That was stupid. Sorry, that was stupid. You're going to hate the finish. It's retarded.
Okay. Mike Chioda, God, he's such a little... oh, Shane told me to throw him out, so just get out. That's the part where Daniel throws him out.
Well, I don't. Well, he kind of did yeah, that's kind of iffy. But then he did get involved. But then AJ Styles, that's AJ Styles' fault. He took his eyes off the opponent.
Yeah.
Why are they kissing each other? See, there's title match. There's going to be a title match. This is where This is where SmackDown is better than Raw.
SmackDown definitely builds stories a lot more than
They're going to start building to Royal Rumble right here. Raw hasn't started doing that yet. I mean, they have one match. That's it.
Yeah, and Royal Rumble's not that far away. What is it, January 28th? I think it is, so that's less than a month. And that's what I hate about Raw, because they always wait until like...
Wow, that's a bold move, AJ. You'll see in a second.
I called.
AJ Styles said it.
Stop bickering like children.
All right. So before we go, guys, I'm going to play a special little treat for you. It is a 9-minute treat, and I know Joe went live, but I was going to play this at 6:30, but I think Joe can wait 9 minutes. All right. So this was sent by Brendan, which is Trexter, I think. Yes. So Trexter sent this to me today, and I'm pretty sure you all have seen it. I'm going to play this for you. Sid Vicious makes a phone call.
Put it on speaker. Dude, he's doing some weird fucking hacker shit with his phone.
Can you hear it?
Sid.
Yep.
John,
What's up?
man, I just got back from the airport. They got a goddamn thing on my driver's license where it says I didn't pay a ticket, and I got it sitting here. I just now looked through my mail. It ain't nothing but about a fucking speeding ticket, and I guess now that fucking Donald Trump has got these fucking things with different states, they can't let me get through without a passport, and I didn't have my passport, and I can't find that son of a bitch either.
So what happens now?
I don't know, John. That's why I'm sitting there looking real big what to do. I just got off the phone with my lawyer. I was on the phone with him when he called. He didn't think of anything I can do. And I'm not the only one this happened to. I had a friend of mine happen this, that they weren't going to a wrestling show, but they worked for Delta of all things, and when they tried to get a connecting flight to get home the other day, some to do with this fucking this new travel ban. If you got like what I've got, I'm not sure it's a speeding ticket or what it is. I got it in the mail the other day. My wife actually has it. Actually had one, and I had a friend of mine who lived here years ago when it came in the mail. It says the Department of Administration. And I opened it here just to see what it was because the guy's dead now. He's not alive anymore. It was a speeding ticket from Louisiana. So
On a
I
fucking
took my
tangent.
wife, she read it to me. I can't remember if it was a speeding ticket or where it was. But because I had that on there, I can't. I've got to go now. I've got to go get my license renewed.
So they just wouldn't let you through, huh?
They wouldn't let me on.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't like. I called the airport the airline this morning, and they didn't have any answers for me. I was trying to call you to find out what was going on.
Well, I doubt your phone on my cell phone.
Yeah.
And I must have hit the wrong digit when I got over there. It wasn't going to your number. It was going to some fucking automated thing.
Oh wow.
So that that way I had it with me.
Right.
And again, like I said, I know the girl works there at Delta. She said there's just nothing we can do.
Well, your flight was on American.
I know that, but she works there, so I thought I'd go in and see if she knew anybody and could, help me out on that. But she said the same thing happened to her. And then I can't remember who the other person was. It just depends what state. Who was this? I was talking to a girl in the gym about that yesterday. That's what it was. But that's what it is, John. I can't get through because I've got some kind of fucking outstanding thing, and it can't be no more than a goddamn speeding ticket. I can't think of anything else I really even had.
Right.
I can't even remember getting a speeding ticket.
Right.
And this could be something. What happened was, I've only had driver's license now for about a year. They never knew what it was. For 7 years, I couldn't get a driver's license. Maybe longer than that. They said there was something wrong with it. I got a lawyer and went through every fucking state in the union to see if there was a speeding ticket or something somewhere outstanding. They never really could find anything. And then I got a ticket one day, and the judge says, "You better fucking find out what's going on. You're going to be in trouble." So I went to the revenue office. Now they looked, they just said, "Hey, we can't find anything." And that's what's so weird about it. When they look it up, even when I get pulled over, they say there's nothing on your record showing that you shouldn't be able to get the driver's license. So I finally got them. So I've had them now for over a year, but I don't know if that's the same thing popping up,
right,
or what it is. So, but I didn't open up the damn administration thing. My wife did read it to me. I can't remember if it was a speeding ticket or something stupid.
Yeah, this kind of sucks for me because I had a lot. I sold a lot of tickets for tonight.
I know, John. I'm not upset more than you are, of course, but I'm pissed about everything. I'm pissed out that I don't have a fucking driver's license.
Yeah, I just don't know how I'm gonna explain it to people.
I fucking cunt. You still there, Gina?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, because my computer just fucking froze on me. All right. So, if you haven't hit the like and subscribe button, like and subscribe. Sorry it got cut off. My computer completely froze. This was all about Gina, guys. She did an awesome fucking job. Awesome fucking job. Very insightful. I'm going to miss her because I was going to have her do this with me every Tuesday. I'm going to miss her. Good luck in school.
Thank you.
If
Thank
you
you.
need-
Yeah, I mean, I'll still be around. It's just, like I said, I have, like, evening class on Tuesday, so by the time I get home, you know, I got to make sure I got to feed the kids and all that stuff. I just wouldn't be able to make it, but I'll still be in.
Yep. Nope. And if you need any help in school, just all you gotta do is, hey, give me a call. I'm there for you. I am there for you.
I appreciate that very much.
So with that being said, guys, go get them, Gina. Get that A. I'm gonna miss you. And I will see you guys. I am gonna do a show tomorrow. I don't think I have to bowl. If I do, I will let you know, but I don't think I do. So I'm going to do a show tomorrow as of right now, unless something pops up. And then Thursday, do not forget the very first show. It's going to be a two-parter. The Undertaker. Where were you when? I don't know what we're going to call the show. We'll debut that day. I'm pretty sure that the producer of the show, Mr. Foulmouth Bobbitt, has got some ideas, and I'm pretty sure Drew does too. This is Drew's idea, so I'm letting him run with it. So there you go. If you haven't hit the like button, like it. If you hit the dislike, leave me a little comment. I'd like to know why you disliked the video. I'm okay with it. Just I'd like to know why. Too many F-bombs? Did I say the C word too many times? Did I say cunt too much? Did I not say fuckface enough? I don't know. You tell me. But other than that, hit that like, hit the subscribe. I am just under 100 people. I'd like to get to 100 people before the end of this next month. Give Gina a follow. Follow her on Twitter. Her Twitter, and I'll let her talk that. That's all about you, Gina. Go ahead.
Twitter is actually Gina Daily 02. And then you can find me on YouTube. I don't have very much content right now, but I'm working on it. And that's just Gina J on YouTube.
All right. And you've been seeing that stream down below all day. For me, you can contact me by email at jeremy.p.baker1972@gmail.com. Or you can call you can Skype me. My name is J.P.Baker. You follow me on YouTube. It is the same as my Twitter. It's JPBaker91. Well, my Twitter is at JPBaker91, but you can follow me there. You can also follow me on Facebook. Just find Jeremy Baker. You'll see me drunk as shit sitting in a bar. Like, you can't miss me. I'm bald. So, I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow, and I hope you have a great day tomorrow. I hope that I don't freeze my nuts off on the way to work tomorrow like I did this morning. It's going to be another cold one, I heard. Gina, probably just as cold for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's been colder than a witch's tit up here.
So you guys...
Good news. We found a house in Louisiana, so we might actually be moving soon. So.
Well, that sucks. I was hoping to get together with you before then. You know.
Well, it probably won't be until summer.
Oh.
So.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been fun, guys. Gina, you did an awesome job. Anybody that doesn't think so is a dumbass. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank
you so much.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it.
And two.
I love talking WWE. So I appreciate
also. Sorry. Don't forget. It's going to be Valena, Heather, and Gina are going to do the SmackDown live, or not SmackDown, I'm sorry, the Royal Rumble live reaction. It's going to be awesome. So catch that, and I think that is the last Sunday of January. I don't remember the day, 27th, I think?
I think it's the 27th or the 28th. And
okay.
It's just 3 girls calling the match. We're going to do it for the Women's Royal Rumble match, well, the entire pay-per-view, I believe, but especially for the Women's Royal Rumble match, because we really don't have many girls' voices being heard out there. So.
And that's kind of why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I think women need to have their voice heard. And I will shout that out every time I stream. So whether or not you like it, deal with it. All right, guys, I love you, and I will talk to you all on the flip side. I gotta figure out how to stop this shit. I'm still getting